San Diego, we have Matthew. What's up?
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
Pretty good.
Good, good. It's great to finally get onto the show. I've been watching you guys for the past, couple of months now, and I've been wanting to ask a bunch of questions. I've been learning a lot from you guys. I'm an agnostic atheist, I guess, if you will.
Fair
if I
enough.
have to label myself, and I'm still learning. I've been doing this whole research thing on this for the past year now, and this whole idea of the Christian left. I totally agree with some folks who are conservative, Christian, Catholic, what have you, and I totally disagree with their ideas of, pro-life and anti-gay and whatnot. Mm-hmm. But then you've got the Christian left, liberalists, who are, I guess, agree with agnostic atheists who say, anti-gay is bad and anti-abortion is bad. So how do you disagree with folks like that who have a different view on life but yet the same ideals, if you will?
I'll let you in on a secret. You do not have to be in complete binary agreement or disagreement with everybody on Earth. You are perfectly free to get along with those liberal Christians as long as they're talking about basic principles that you agree with, like equal rights for homosexuals, like freedom of choice for women, like whatever economic system maybe the two of you both support. And you're also perfectly free to say, I think you're completely wrong about this God stuff. You're allowed to cherry pick what you do and don't agree with people on, because people are complex.
Yeah, it's hard, and I try to disagree with them, but I don't know. Sometimes I find myself generalizing them with the hard conservative Catholics and Christians and whatnot who agree with the.
Well, don't do that thing. Don't generalize people. I mean, just be happy for the thing that you do have different about them, and appreciate the kind of steps that they've taken to liberate themselves from the ridiculous dogma, and kind of push that as a good thing, and say, I'm glad that we agree on these kind of things. And probably it'll help them leapfrog to the next thing that they'll disagree with regards to Christianity or whatever.
Yeah, on this show, you'll frequently hear that we bring up a particular question, which is, tell me what you believe and why. And the reason for asking that question to any individual is because you don't want to overgeneralize based on one particular piece of information that you have about them. Like in this case, it's I believe in God and I call myself a Christian. And from that, I've made huge mistakes in the past because I talked to somebody who said they were a creationist, and I said, oh, so you believe in a 6,000-year-old Earth. And then it turns out that their views are different and more nuanced than that. And I started out on the wrong foot by arguing somebody else's position with them. And in general, you don't want to pigeonhole somebody based on one thing about them, because that is exactly how you get to places like, well, this black guy I talked to was dumb, so I guess I know something about all black people. And then you get racism and sexism and xenophobia of various different groups because you are rushing to lump them all into the same category and make the mistake of assuming that every single person you meet is a representative of their entire group.
Another thing to keep in mind is that, the liberalism plus this kind of weird belief is still a problem, because the fact that they're able to just kind of trust blindly in these things that don't really make sense. It's how we get stuff like the anti-vax movement or belief in homeopathy, because there's something that they like and they want to believe in, and so they kind of make that leap of faith, and it ends up being a leap of faith in a negative direction. So, you can still accept them as a person and enjoy the things that they've gotten wrong and still kind of push for them to broaden their horizons and think more critically and, you know, look for more trustworthy sources.
You still on the line there? Hello?
Well,
Okay.
you can catch that in the archives, I guess.
Yeah, I guess